The Air Force plans for the F-15EX to accompany fifth-generation aircraft to benefit from their sensor enhancements. A two-seat, twin-engine fighter jet, the F-15X Eagle II is the latest and most advanced version of one of the most successful fighter jets in modern aviation. The aircraft continues to prove its capabilities as it slowly enters operational service, giving the U.S. Air Force more options. About the F-15EX Eagle II. The F-15X Eagle II is a highly capable, multi-role aircraft that bridges two distinct generations of aviation, the fourth and fifth generations. While the nomenclature is unofficial, the defense and aerospace industries use the term, fourth generation, to describe modern fighters without stealth capabilities and, fifth generation, to describe stealthy aircraft. Fighters such as the F-16 Fighting Falcon, F/A-18 Super Hornet, and F-15E Strike Eagle II fall into the first category, while aircraft such as the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II fall into the second category. The Air Force plans for the F-15EX to accompany fifth-generation aircraft to take advantage of their sensor enhancements. The future F-15 fleet will complement fifth-generation aircraft, bringing substantial additional capacity for large, long-range fires, sensors, and electronic warfare capabilities to defend critical locations in highly contested areas, the Air Force recently said of the 4.5th generation fighter. The Pentagon has approved full-speed production of the X by 2024. The Air Force currently has more than 100 of the aircraft on order, with some already operating in Air National Guard units. The F-15X has been slated mostly for homeland defense, but the Air Force also plans to deploy a few squadrons to bases in the Indo-Pacific to counter the growing threat from China. The latest version of the F-15 has an interesting story. The X came about after Qatar paid to develop a specialized, upgraded version of the basic F-15 Eagle for its Air Force. The U.S. Air Force saw the capabilities of the F-15QA and decided to order a version for its own purposes, the F-15EX. The latest version of the aircraft features fly-by-wire, flight controls, dual digital helmet cueing systems, touchscreen displays, and the AN/ALQ-250V, One Eagle Active Passive Warning Survivability System for electronic warfare, among other technologies. It is a highly capable fighter jet that can carry tens of thousands of pounds of munitions and take on nearly every enemy aircraft out there. Last in the F-15's long history. Designed and manufactured by McDonnell Douglas and now Boeing, the F-15 has been flying since the late 1970s. There have been several variants of the aircraft and nearly 1,200 jets have been produced. The F-15 platform, in all its iterations since the 1970s, has an impressive air-to-air kill ratio of 104-0. No F-15 fighter has ever been shot down by an enemy aircraft or air defense system, and the F-15 has shot down many enemy aircraft. The vast majority of these air-to-air kills have come from the Israeli Air Force, which has used the F-15 for decades in conflicts across the Middle East. The X version of the F-15 promises to be as effective, if not more so, than its predecessor. The 4.5th generation fighter is expected to provide conventional strike and deterrence capabilities at a lower cost. The latest iteration of the American-made F-15 Eagle platform continues to impress. In its recently released annual report, the Office of the Director, Operational Test and Evaluation (DOT&E) offered another positive assessment of the F-15X2, which was approved for full-rate production over the summer. The 4.5th generation fighter is expected to fly alongside the fifth-generation F-35 Lightning II, which provides conventional strike and deterrence capabilities at a lower cost. While the Eagle II has set records in terms of weapons quantity and tonnage, it will certainly lag behind its successor in terms of stealth. Still, the Air Force remains confident that the latest Eagle series will serve as a critical component of its fleet. What we know about the Eagle II. As detailed in the DOT&E report, against the threat levels tested, the F-15EX was operationally effective in all of its air superiority roles, including defensive and offensive air strikes against fifth-generation replacement enemy aircraft, as well as basic air-to-ground capabilities against the threats tested. While the exact definition of what constitutes a fifth-generation aircraft is not stated, these types of jets, including the Lightning II, typically feature stealth, reduced radar signatures, advanced avionics and sensors, and other advanced attributes. For this reason, the DOT and ease assessment of the Eagle II is even more significant. The F-15EX's higher-end capabilities have been detailed. Last year, it was first reported that the new platform is capable of carrying and launching up to a dozen AMRAAM long-range air-to-air missiles, double the number of its predecessors. The Missile Defense Advocacy Alliance explained how this weaponry will allow the fighter to target enemy aircraft at great distances. In total, the F-15X2 will be able to carry up to 22 missiles, including short-range weapons such as the AIM-9X Sidewinder. Overall, the Eagle II variant can also carry more than 13.5 tons of weapons, an amount that also exceeds previous Eagle variants. Once the Eagle II enters service with the Air Force, it will represent the most heavily equipped air superiority fighter in the world. A brief history of the Eagle II variant. The F-15X2 program was first approved under the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2020 in 2019. That same year, manufacturer Boeing was awarded a $1.2 billion contract to build the first fleet of Eagle II fighter jets. With a top speed of Mach 2.25 times the speed of sound, and a range of more than 1,900 miles, it is safe to say that the Eagle II is very fast and agile. A pair of General Electric F-100P W229 turbofans with afterburners power the aircraft, each capable of producing 29,000 pounds of thrust. In addition to its advanced weapons prowess, the Eagle II also features an upgraded cockpit and crew equipped with digital helmet-mounted cueing systems (DJHMCS). Given the F-15EX's unmatched capabilities, the eventual introduction of this platform would bode well for the Air Force. The backbone of the tactical fighter fleet. With best-in-class payload, range and speed, the F-15EX will serve as the backbone of any tactical fighter fleet, today and into the future. With a legacy of air dominance, the F-15X combines its unrivaled combat track record with advanced design and technology to deliver next-generation capabilities that propel it directly into the future of combat. Disruptive and decisive impact on the same-sex fight. With a payload capacity of 29,500 pounds, 13,300 kg, including large weapons, the F-15EX delivers affordable mass to address rapidly evolving threats. When combined with this payload, contemporary sensors and advanced electronic warfare suite, the F-15X presents a multifaceted challenge to peer adversaries, both inside and outside the threat circle. Unmatched weapons capacity. The F-15X can fire at much greater ranges, greater than any other fighter in the U.S. Air Force arsenal, and has the unique capability to carry 12 AMRAAMs or other large ordnance. Next-generation survivability. By redefining how to achieve and maintain low detection conditions using innovative electronic warfare equipment, the F-15X does not sacrifice payload for survivability. It serves as a long-range weapon system that is also capable of penetrating and surviving in highly contested environments. Modern software infrastructure. The DoD's first full-rate production program to implement full-size determinant assembly (FSDA), Boeing's F-15EX delivers next-generation radar, sensors and networking capabilities, affordable and reliable performance. Ready for combat immediately after service, the F-15X is the most affordable, reliable and direct way to refresh capacity and renew the tactical fighter fleet. With a lower operating cost than other fighters yet 4 times the weapon's payload and twice the fuel, range and speed, the F-15X is a modern solution that global air forces can field on their schedules. Evolving at the speed of relevance. Combining software development, digital engineering and the latest open mission system architecture, the F-15X is a digital pioneer for faster, more affordable development of the future fighter. Representing DoD's first full-rate production program to implement full-size determinant assembly (FSDA), Boeing's F-15EX enables rapid modernization to keep pace with adversaries and technology maturation while facilitating the development of national sovereignty by global allies. Allied interoperability. The F-15X is designed to interoperate with the Joint Force. It is a lethal and survivable weapon system that provides the range, maneuverability and lethality where and when needed, across mission profiles, to deter and defeat aggression. With the next-generation capabilities it brings to warfighters, global allies will have access to the latest technology and allied interoperability across their fleets.